I all the times like asking students before making any payments or taking any decisions, like to go to the websites of the university that we are providing to see that they have their license number, they have the license to teach this program, for example.
Hello, welcome to Campus Talk, a podcast where we give a voice to universities, schools and key players in higher education. Campus Talk is recorded from the Metro School Fair here in Casablanca. And for today's episode, I am very pleased to welcome Ahmed Saissi, CEO founder of My English program. Hello, Ahmed.
Hello.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you very much.
So
it's my pleasure.
My first question is, what are your thoughts about the fair today?
So, actually, I'm came like to represent like for the first time the American University of Malta, especially like my agency, which is based like in Malta actually. So we are helping students like in general. We give them like the free orientation calls, like a meeting or whatever. So we provide them with our services. And why Malta? So the opportunities, the programs, and especially like a lot of things. So our presence like in Malta, it's giving like a push even for the parents of the students, which is they trust us, they trust our services, and even it's good for them. So we help them like in all the services and whatever they're asking for. So we keep everything's like with the university, with the accommodation, and yeah.
Did the parents and the students you met know about My English program?
Yes. So first of all, like a lot of, we can say it's like 90% of our students or our new students that they contact us like from our website. We provide them like to have the online meeting, and especially if one of their parents, he can be with them. So because let me say it's like the parents is the person who he's gonna pay like the university first, and he want to know like the visa process, like regarding like the bank statements, what the embassy needs, like regarding like the amounts. We help them even for free. So we help them even to submit like their visas for like a tourist visa for 15 days or whatever, so they can come with them. And also like we give them like for all students like 100%, like we give them like airport pickup. I make 100% sure that I need to be there, like even if it's gonna be like 3 in the morning or so. The most important than that, so I cannot imagine that the students, he can go to the accommodation even with the drivers, like with American University driver cars like or Ascensia or so. But I cannot think is that he's gonna give me a call and he say, listen, it's the room, it's not clean, or but if I'm gonna be with him, it's like even the room, if it's not gonna be clean, so I'm gonna contact them. He will see like our support. So, but thanks God, like for the moments that 100% of the university, they provide us like with the good services of the quality of the accommodation.
So you assist them basically for everything.
Everything. So yeah, and there is a kind of the parents that they give us like a call, for example, like even in midnights, or they asking for her daughter, for example, because she didn't answer her, or But yeah, we are doing great like with those things. So we're motivated with some things that I like it, I have to do it, and I'm proud like to do it as well.
Do you help them with the visa process as well?
So the first things, yeah. So after the orientations, we start talking about the visa process. So if I found that there is like 1% of a missing documents, that he's gonna like help us like for the for to get things like the visa, so I can tell them like better. Or I have some kinds of some students that I cannot, they live in, for example, in Hoceima or Nador, or so I cannot send them like to Casablanca to apply for the visa, and I know and I have the feeling that he's gonna get like a refusal. So thanks God, in the last for example this year in 2024 we have only one refusal visa.
Would you say that there is a specific profile of students?
So the students, especially like that we are looking for, it's like 100% that they came for study, because most of the universities like Ascensia, the American University as well, like if the students, he cannot go to the university for the 3 days if he didn't send us like an email or to the university, or if he can provide them like, for example, like with he can provide them with the medical certificates, then he will get like a complaint. For example, if he repeated for the second time, the third times, they will cancel like his ID card. So I'm focused like to get like the best qualities of the students actually. And the most important things that I was actually living in London from 2013 to 2016. It was a good experience, to live like in a big city like London, but I had some issues regarding like the weather. I'm from Safi, so I like surfing. I live like 5 minutes from the beach, so it's like even now, for example, like in Malta, like I have only 1 minute to go to one of the best spots, like to swim, diving, even there, like they have spots that I can do surfing as well. But Malta, they provide the students free free cards for the bus, like which is they don't pay like for the charge, so they can use it like for the buses, for the ferries. It's gonna be used like for free, and you have a long day that you can spend like doing a lot of things. So because Malta, it's like 26 kilometers. It's like Casablanca is more bigger like than Malta actually.
So, beside the weather and the living cost, are there more reasons why a Moroccan student would choose Malta?
Exactly, like as a Moroccan markets or even Tunisian, in general, if we're talking like about the North African market, for example, like the weather of Malta, it helps like a lot of Moroccan students like to feel that you are at home, and especially like it's super easy that you can takes like the flights. We don't have like a direct flight for the moments, but actually like Ryanair, they order it, so they will use like a direct flight from Malta to Marrakesh or Malta to Casablanca, or otherwise they came from Seville, for example, Rabat or Casablanca, Seville or Barcelona, and then they have like 4 hours, or maybe it's a good opportunity even for me. So for example, like I choose like the long flight changes, like for example, like if I have like to change the flights in a Bruxelles, so if I never visited, so I have a chance to go like for the 6 hours to visit, different cities and those things.
You mentioned the American University of Malta that is attempting the fair alongside my English program. What are the options Moroccan students have actually in Malta to study?
So actually, like I came with American University because it's one of the first best universities in Malta, like with Ascensia as well. But Ascensia, they was like in a fair in Tunisia for the moment, so that's why they cannot came for the moments. But I'm providing them like to came and with Master Plus, so which is like the next ever fair with Meteor School. And so the others program, I have like 100% of the programs, like for example, like sport management, digital marketing with the others universities, those things like of AI, cybersecurity. I mean, like whatever programs that the students they're asking for. And I have also like language holidays programs. For example, like someone that he's an employer, or maybe like he have his own in a business, for example, in Morocco, and he choose to do like summer programs, for example, like an English studies. So we give them like a packages, like for example, like general English plus activities, accommodation, and then he can choose even the accommodation if he wants us like with the hotels. We have like ESE, which is the number one best school in Malta, or English, or the best school of English in Malta. So that's, they have like their private beach, they have their private own hotels, like the residence, like the accommodations with 5 stars VIP systems, like, and those things. So it depends like about the budget of the students, how much he want to stay for, what's the programs that he's looking, for example. So we goes like from a language holidays programs to a bachelor or MBA. Yeah, I mean, like we have a lot of programs, and especially like we are working with the good universities in Malta. That means like even I all the times like asking students before making any payments or taking any decisions, like to go to the websites of the university that we are providing to see that they have their license number, they have the license to teach this program, for example. So yeah.
Thank you very much, Ahmed Saissi, for your time. You're a CEO, founder of My English Program. Enjoy your time.
Thank you, and I want also like to thank Meteor School, especially Mr. Youssef, like for his organizations, like which is. It was for me is like unbelievable, and I don't think so that someone with this strategy that he can do something. So I thanks him a lot. Thanks for you as well, for everyone, and yeah, thanks.
Have a good day. Bye.